Hi, my name is Heather Proctor with Camellia Capital Management. Today's video is on orange juice futures. They're not as well known as it's not as well known as some of the larger derivative markets. However, OJ provides good diversification in a well-balanced commodity portfolio. Camellia has held a predominantly long OJ position for the entire year. I'm going to touch briefly on the basics of OJ and then discuss reasons for our position and our forward market view. Orange juice futures are traded on the Intercontinental Exchange, also referred to as ICE. This is the world benchmark for frozen concentrated orange juice. Each futures contract represents 15,000 pounds of orange juice solids. OJ futures are pretty volatile, with weather and disease being two of the biggest factors driving the volatility. The two largest producers of oranges are Brazil and the United States, with about 85% of global production between the two countries. Brazil exports almost all of its production, while 90% of U.S. production is consumed domestically. Freezing temperatures, hurricanes, droughts, etc. Significantly impact supply along with crop disease. I'm going to talk now about why we've been long OJ, and you can see from this chart how inventory levels have really decreased over time. So like I said, we're the second largest producer of OJ in the world, and production levels have been trending downward for years. According to the USDA, a big part of this is due to citrus greening disease that's destroyed crops in Florida. And this chart shows OJ inventory levels going back to the mid-70s, and inventory levels have been trending lower since the early 2000s. And U.S. inventory levels, like I said, are at the lowest since the 70s, again due to disease and weather, along with demand fluctuations, particularly in the U.S. and Europe. At the end of 2021, OJ futures prices took off. You can see from this chart that OJ was around $1.30 to $1.60 during the pandemic until March of this year when it broke out. And I just thought it may be worthwhile to look at a chart versus a price chart versus a production chart. The USDA is forecasting orange juice production to be down about 40% in 2023 from this year. And if you look at production figures since 2019, every year has been down considerably from the year before. This is another reason we've maintained a bullish bias. Next, I want to talk about consumption. Demand has shifted a bit in the last decade, whereas U.S. and European consumption has fallen. Demand from the BRIC countries, and by BRIC I mean Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, along with some of the emerging market countries, has increased. When you look at this chart, you'll notice how production outpaced demand in 2016 to 2018. And that's part of the reason the market has been somewhat suppressed since the run-up of OJ futures in 2016. And they rallied to over $2.31. And after hitting that level, the market crashed to $1.28 6 months later. So even as consumption trends lower, crop destruction will contain production and keep a tight supply-demand balance. Forward looking, we are monitoring OJ futures pretty carefully right now because we're at critical resistance area. We're close to breaching a new high, and as you can see from the chart, it's been a resistance level on numerous occasions. One of the issues that could keep OJ futures elevated is the citrus green disease. It's currently impacting Brazil's crop. Also in Florida, 1 in 4 orange trees in Brazil are being affected by the disease. Drought has also weakened the crop. So, drought, disease, and inflation have kept prices trending upward. And we remain bullish right now. However, we're closely watching how the market reacts to this resistance area. Diversification. OJ is a great complement in a total commodity portfolio. It's performed really well, while many other commodities, as you can see, such as lumber, coffee, and cotton, have taken a hit. So you can see the benefits of including orange juice in a commodity portfolio. Camelio Capital Management is an alternative asset manager with a focus on the commodity investment space. We manage a portfolio of energies, metals, grains, livestock, softs, and ESG related products on behalf of institutions. And feel free to reach out to us if you'd like to learn more about our approach to orange juice trading or our commodity fund. Thank you. And as well, if you'd like a copy of this presentation, please feel free to reach out.